Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be reviewing Gamer Edition Studio Series Sideswipe from the hit game Transformers War for Cybertron. I'll start off by saying that this was one of my favorite games growing up, and I really wish that we could get a remastered version. But either way, this comes with a nice background, which is useful. It is from the game itself, and I'll start off by saying that this is an amazing Sideswipe figure. Not the best, but I really like it. It does the video game character justice. As always, the instructions are that long for deluxe class, which is amazing. We love it when they keep things simple. And our first step that we're going to go ahead here and start with is we're going to tap in part of his look. So first we're going to flip that down and then put in sort of like, it will become the tail of the car, but in robot form it just adds to the character. Storage in the back, which is always awesome because sometimes you just want to pose the character without having to have his weapon drawn out. And to equip it, just like all the other War for Cybertron characters, you actually do remove their arm to put the gun, because in the video games their arms would turn into the guns. And this is a pretty neat way of exploring this. And as you saw, we were able to also put the arm as storage in the back there, which is fine. Not the prettiest, but it's fine. Alright, now moving on to the transformation. Alright, so first step, we're going to fold in his hands there, and then we're going to rotate them with the forearm facing outwards. And we're going to go to the back, and we're going to basically unfold the entire shell, rotate that little piece we stuck in earlier, and now by untabbing the chest, we're going to be able to sort of expand and move upwards his arms. And in that process, we're going to fold the head down in on itself. And then here you can see part of his chest is going to fold over as so. And we're going to pretty much try to squeeze the arms to form the front of the car. We're going to tab in the little underside of the arm into the centerpiece of the car, as so. Alright, so now that the top part is done, we're going to go ahead and rotate his waist, open up the back pieces there, and then we're going to fold down the feet. We're going to go ahead and rotate over the side of his leg. After that, we're going to rotate a couple more parts. We're going to work on folding the legs over in on top of each other to basically form the car. So here you can see I'm folding it over, and then everything is going to pretty much snap into place and connect to each other. So as you can see here, you can tap these in here. They're a little bit hard to get out, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Obviously, the more wear and tear we give it, the better it will be. You tab in the back of the car, and then we can take those little pieces out from the wheels to sort of form a tailgate. And then our last little step here is just to make sure everything is lined up, and then this will actually pin into the arms as such. And then once you make sure everything is pretty connected, there's the vehicle form, and it rolls totally fine, which is great on the first try. The gun is able to go on top, and it looks great, just like from the video game. Alright, so now it's time to disassemble and turn it back into a robot. So we're going to start by collapsing the front and the back, putting these little pins back onto the wheels to stop them from rotating. Now ignore how much I struggle here. Everything needs to come apart, and some pieces aren't used to doing that. So we're going to untap the sides here, and then we're going to proceed to unfold bring his chest piece down and rotate the little backpack of his. We can then take out the head and pin it inside the top there. And then with a little bit of extra folding, we can bring everything back together, snapping everything into place, giving him his huge chest, and then taking out the hands. And then we fold back the back piece, and the figure's done. And that's actually a complaint that I have about this figure. It's just a whole lot of folding everything. Like left and right, we're folding. It gets a little repetitive.